Jumper host quits after heated pod argument almost turned physical. Let's get it, chat. Let's see what the fuck going on by my nigga Flacco. Let's lock in, chat. Yes, sir.
A fight almost broke out today at No Jumper between two co-hosts, Almighty Suspect and Jaleese. If you're not new to the channel, then you know that this isn't the first altercation between these two. But their altercation they had today exceeded any and all expectations that we had for the next time they sat down on camera. So before we can even discuss what took place today, we have to rewind a little bit and discuss their prior altercation because that leads into what took place today. So the last time Jaleese and Suspect was on camera, they got into an argument. Now, this argument ranged anywhere from gang affiliations to who mom was in whose life. It was insane. All right, so let's do a flashback to show you guys the argument that took place that led up to this new altercation that took place today.
Thank you.
Never heard me say no game.
Is you a pimp or a gang member, blood? You walking around with gang, you walking around with
blood all day. Do you gang bang? You saying blood all day. Do you gang bang? Yeah, out of here. You ain't from nowhere. Shut up. Stop saying blood. You ain't from nothing. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm affiliated. I'm affiliated. I'm from nowhere. I don't say blood, clown. Clown.
Your mom raised you.
Clown.
Your mom
My
raised you.
boss.
Your mom raised you.
What your
mom
mama
raised
do?
you.
Thank you. Thank you. You're mad. You mad. You mad. You mad. You mad. You mad.
Oh shit.
You're mad.
This one thing, chat, I do not do with females. I am not about to argue with a bitch. That is not what I do. That's not what I'm part of. Arguing with bitches only put you in a bitch in the category. I don't do that. That's not part of this field. But yes, chat, let's get back to it.
You're mad. I'm gonna call my mama.
Call your mom.
I'm gonna call her just to see how she's doing. Can you do that?
That you have a beautiful relationship with.
Can you do that? Nah. Fake gangster. I'm gonna call my mama and see how she's doing.
Relationship with.
I'm gonna see how she's doing today.
That you have a beautiful relationship. You gang member. You gang member. Shut up, blood.
I'm gonna see how she's doing today.
You probably went to a private school. You probably went to a private school. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Zay, you know you're wrong. Now, Zay is in the red shorts, red outfit. Zay's like my brother. Yeah, I think Zay one of the best dudes I've ever met. But Zay, you know you're wrong, bro. This was a one-on-one competition. All right, Zay, you on the sidelines, putting your feet on the court, tripping over Jaleese, throwing rocks when she shoot her shots. All right, you interfering with the You interfering with the basketball game, bro. It's one-on-one. Now, Jaleese right now, I'll be real, she's holding her own because right now it's 2v1. Right? It's Zay a Suspect versus Jaleese. But like, I would like to announce who won, but I can't even tell you what they're arguing about, right? It got to a point where Suspect asked Jaleese, why you saying blood? And she said, I can say blood because I'm affiliated. And then it just went downhill. And this is where, I've never seen Jaleese behave like this, right? Which, I'll be real, I kind of like it, I kind of like the spicy Jaleese. Right? I feel like this Jaleese will be a star on No Jumper. I feel like this Jaleese got to start doing more interviews. This Jaleese in
this
interviews
nigga funny.
getting on people's top will be amazing. On the co-host, gets a little awkward because y'all got to work together again.
What you doing? What
Stop playing with me. How you a pimp but your mom raised you, bitch?
I'm good. I just want to see what you was doing. How your day going? What you doing?
What's up with the B word?
Hey, check this out. I'm with all that though. I'm with all that though.
Mama, so I just wanted to call my mama. How you doing?
Baby, you are a hot mess.
That part. Cooking her. Tune into the show, mother. Love you.
And I adore your mother
Call
for
your
that.
mama.
Mother
Here,
for that.
in the show.
Hey, I adore your mother
In
for
the
that.
show.
Hey, I ain't got nothing against no
In
moms
the
that's
show.
actively involved
In
though.
the show. Fuck all
Hey,
that.
hey, what is you talking about? No, you crossed the line. What are you talking about? Oh, because you're mad? You're mad? You're mad?
Who mad?
Who a real
I'm great. I can
gangster,
call my
though? You a
mama.
gangster?
You not a real gangster.
I'm not a gangster.
Then stop saying blood. Stop saying blood. Where you from? Where you from?
I go to school.
Where you from? Then stop saying blood. Stop saying blood. How? You said you're affiliated.
EBK?
You're not from nowhere. Where's she from?
Fuck with 2-1, EBK in them?
Where's she from?
Stop playing with me though.
Where you?
That was one of the most hilarious conversations I've ever heard in my life. They went from flexing God. They went from flexing mamas. They went from flexing gang affiliations. It was just chaotic, but I loved it. Now, No Jumper invited both back at the same time. But here's the thing. When Jalise got there, she didn't know the suspect was going to be invited on. So apparently, hey, listen, No Jumper, hey, bro, I'm not exposing nothing, bro. She already said it live, bro. She ain't know that suspect was going to be there. So apparently, they got ambushed, right? They both got the invite. They got ambushed. And when they got ambushed, somebody, an angel who was there, tried to initiate peace, tried to talk a peace treaty between these two parties. But that attempt at a peace, that only caused more chaos to ensue.
Yes, he did.
You had a little grin. So listen, man.
A little nigga walk in with a smile.
All right.
What's up with this nigga?
No, not you. She had a grin. I said, yeah.
Of course she did. It's suspect. He walked in.
No, but though we want to, just get through it all for me today, man. Feel me, and hopefully overcome your issues before we get into the topics, man. So
nigga, I don't need no Martin Luther King ass. Nigga.
Right.
Talking about me and my issues ain't to be solved, nigga.
Damn.
Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Wait. So like, it's up now for good? It's not
to solve it. You can't mediate it.
Oh, okay.
That's his problem now. Like, you just talk too much.
I don't give a who gonna stop me.
Clearly, nobody.
Yeah, man.
You just
mean?
talk
That's my
to-
job.
You just talk.
I get paid
job.
to.
You get your job.
I
is
get paid to
just
talk.
Put on a
That's
show.
that's what they have me here
This
for.
is like your persona.
I get
This is your
persona. This
As
is
soon
me
as
when
you
I
get
wake
on-
up.
As soon as
This
you
is me
step
when
on
I
the
wake up.
podcast, this is your persona.
This is me when I wake
This is
up.
your persona.
You don't know me off
This is
camera.
your
This
persona.
me.
I don't want to know
Josh?
you off camera.
Josh?
I don't want to know you off
Am
camera.
I the same
peace,
nigga?
man.
Sorry, gang.
Am I the same nigga when I wake up, Josh? That part.
You can stay
This ain't no mother
Irrelevant.
persona. This me. I'm the reason you're here. Irrelevant, but I'm the reason
Yeah.
you have a job.
Oh.
Out of here.
And
Irrelevant. I'm the
and-
reason you get to sit on this couch.
No, let's come on, man.
okay.
Come on, bro.
I'm
Let's
the reason you get to be here. I must
okay,
be doing
and
something.
whoever
Whoever
That
that
nigga
big
wild.
guy is on the couch with the oversized diabetic pants and the white tee sitting on the couch, he's an instigator. I don't like guys like that, bro, because why are you instigating beef between your coworkers? Yeah, he said it was about peace. Yes, he said he was trying to solve their issues, but I can read through it, bro. You wasn't trying to solve no issues, bro. You was trying to instigate.
How this
conflict
nigga
between
talk
your
about
coworkers.
himself, Chad?
You
It's
can go
crazy.
home and make a YouTube video about it and profit from it, bro. You are the worst type of human being ever. How dare you, bro? Right? Are people's lives a joke to you? But his coworkers fell for it though. Like at some point, if I was them, I would have turned on him and started giving him smoke. Because how you just let that big guy sit on the couch and instigate like that? But his two coworkers begin to go at it, bro. Now things really got bad next to the big dude when suspect asked Jalise if she still has custody of her kids, which I believe is a little too far, bro. Because that's a little too personal.
that from you, and whoever took that from you, that doesn't take away the fact that you have terrible characteristics as a person. What are you
Jalise, we
talking
don't
about?
want to talk about you
What
for
are
real. You still
you
off
have-
that? You still off that?
Yeah, I am.
Ter-
I am.
terrible
I'm on a
characteristics.
crystal flight right
Get
now.
the
How
fuck
about that?
outta here.
How about that? What are you talking about? Am I
This
still
is
in
a
that shit?
whole
Scouted me out,
talk
but I'm
about
a whole smoker.
characteristics.
You scouted me
This
out, but
a
I'm a
whole
whole smoker,
smoker.
right?
Yeah, we
You
love
scouted me out,
smokers
but I'm
up
a whole
here.
smoker,
Lush
right?
been up here 3
okay,
years.
But that's your problem.
love
That's
smokers
your
here.
problem. You think you're superior and you have more seniority.
Superior?
than
I don't think
everybody.
I'm better than
What are you
nobody.
talking about? You have no streams. You're not accumulating no streams on your own platform. You're not doing that.
Where's
I
your
was
children?
not
You're not
expecting
doing that.
that.
What are
Where's
you
your
talking about?
kids?
Where are my kids?
You got custody of your kids?
They're put up. They're put up. What are you
ain't
talking
think so.
about? What are you talking about?
I ain't think so.
So who got them?
I ain't think
So
so.
who got 'em?
You got custody of your
So
kids?
who got them? Where's your kids at?
Do you got custody
Where's your
at my
kids?
house?
Do you have one baby mama or two?
I have two, and I have
Okay,
custody
I
of
have
both
one baby
mine.
daddy. I have one baby
you have
daddy.
custody of
I
your
have one
kids?
baby daddy. I have one baby daddy. So what are you talking about?
Do you have custody of your kids?
I don't have custody of my
I
kids.
ain't think so.
I don't
Talking
have
about
custody of my
terrible
kids.
human character. You want
I
to go
don't- I don't-
personal?
I
We
don't
can
have-
really
I
take
don't
it
have
there.
custody of
You
my
don't have
kids.
custody because
Hey,
you're
I
a
don't
terrible
have-
person.
hey, I don't have
You're a
custody-
shitty mother and a terrible
I'm a
person.
crystal meth addict.
This part left the
Damn.
She was like, I don't have custody of my kids. I took it as sarcasm. And it was clear sarcasm because afterwards she began to ask, well, who got custody of them? So clearly she meant I do have my kids, but she was, like being sarcastic in response. But people not really being able to read into the sarcasm, they took that as the truth. And now people is trolling Jalise online, calling her a deadbeat mother, which to me is kind of unfair, right? Like, yeah, we doing the podcast and stuff, but when the fans begin to take it past the podcast and the fans begin to enter into your inbox and the fans begin to troll you and the fans begin to call you out for your kids. Like to me, that's a little bit too far, and I don't feel like anybody should have to deal with that outside of podcasting. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah, two co-workers going back and forth, they're having this argument. I feel like it should have stayed here. But when the fans begin to take it past a point of no return, commenting all on her photos, DMing her, just doing the most.
Listen, hold on. He said I don't have custody of my kids.
She said I'm a terrible person. We want to do personal attacks. We could do that.
My kids, I do.
You want to do personal attacks? We could do that.
My kids is zero. I do have custody of my kids, though. Yeah.
You just said you don't. You just said you don't.
Yes, I did.
So do you or do you not? So do you or do you not? So do you or do you not?
No, okay, no. Come. Sit down, man. Bro, mediate the situation, bro. Come on, bro. Mediate, bro. Come on, man.
What the fuck?
Suspect.
Bro, I'm not even talking.
Take care. All right.
I'm not even talking.
That nigga wild.
Mediate real quick, the peace, bro.
All right.
The thing about this, everybody is watching this, not really understanding how much danger everybody in the room was in, okay? Suspect is there. He is known to go from zero.
I ain't gonna lie, for Suspect to argue with a female like that and really say some personal shit like that, because all she said was bad character. I don't find that personal. I feel like something really wrong with Cuz, because it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
0 to
fuck is you talking about?
Jaleese is known to go from 0 to 100 quickly. Jaleese's brother is sitting there watching Suspect sort of go back and forth with her. You know, the B word is flying. So that right there is another dynamic we got to watch. Jaleese's homegirl is in the back. She's added in her input. Suspect is going back and forth with her. So there's so many dynamics at play here that this could have gotten very violent very fast. But luckily, right? Luckily, no shots were thrown, all right? Luckily, nobody pulled out the blicky and started airing it out, okay? All right, we made it out alive. Now, another dynamic that y'all may appreciate or may have, may add added context to exactly why these two go so hard at each other. Jaleese will reveal that her and Suspect at some point was texting each other back and forth, and there was mutually flirtatious message exchanged.
Same nigga that was trying to fuck though, right?
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Same bitch trying to take me out to eat.
Yeah,
Never went.
This the same nigga. I never even confirmed anything. What are you talking about? You was trying to be my nigga. I was trying to do content with you. I got the messages in my phone. Hold on, I was trying to do content with you.
Now, bro. Love it.
Damn, chat.
You're a nigga.
Damn, chat. You trying to be my... Damn, chat. Y'all believe that? I can see that. I could see a nigga feeling some type of way because he didn't get what he wanted. If you get what I'm saying. Type shit.
Hold on.
Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I do.
I keep a receipt.
Y'all know what I
keep
do.
A receipt though.
Oh, was trying to break your lease, man?
You know what I do.
Nah, come on, son. What's going on now, son? Come on, bro.
Y'all know what I do, man. If I was on the bitch, you know what I do. You know what I do.
Wait.
If I'm on the bitch, you know what I do, man.
Wait.
You know what I do, man.
Wait, one at a time. Wait.
Okay. I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, you feel me? I got the whole Northern California with the controversy. So it was somewhere in that context.
Okay.
So it might have been not, I'm the king of controversy. It was just like he's with the
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So okay, so boom, that's how it was. Then like, okay, we was kind of like saying a little slick, flirty in between, but it was never nothing like.
It was mutually flirty.
It was mutual.
Oh, wait.
No, it was.
Now we get to the bottom.
Okay.
I'm not saying that Jaleese ever had a crush on Suspect. I'm not saying Suspect ever had a crush on Jaleese. Jaleese will say she's just a natural flirt, so maybe the messages, maybe for flirtatious, but she never had any intentions on ever being with us. She just wanted to work on some podcast stuff. But Jaleese will leave this particular conversation, feeling unsettling about it, because once it aired and made it round across social media, she began to get a lot of hate comments, a lot of backlash. So she will take to her social media to talk about, I guess, her future on No Jumper and why she feels like she needs to fall back from No Jumper because she don't want to deal with this BS anymore.
I just don't like Almighty. Like, I'm not finna tolerate. I'm not with none of that. Like, I got my own platform. I
don't need to build my brand. I am my brand. So it's like, if I wasn't me, I wouldn't have caught nobody's attention. So it's like, obviously, I know I have the potential. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been knew I had potential because I was grasping the attention of mainstream media personalities 2 years ago, bro. I could cover your favorite rapper right now and get with it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna be tuned in just because I'm the only female doing it, bro. So it's like, I don't need that. I don't need all that. I don't need that. Then when I go idle, everybody be like, oh, where Jalise been? We miss you with you, whoop, oh, this and that, this and that. But then when people get to disrespect me and playing with my name and my characteristics and coming at me as a mother, that's a problem. I'm not gonna tolerate the disrespect.
I feel that.
I can't do it. Like, I'm not with the
especially arguing with a whole grown ass man. Like, you a grown ass man. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, Chuck. That shit crazy.
The internet propagandas. I'm not with the internet theatrics because I take things personal. I adore Adam. I adore Flacco. I adore Lush. I adore Brick Baby. I adore Josh. I adore Mikey. I adore Laura. I think they're all sweethearts. I just don't like Almighty Suspect. So I'm sorry. I can't get jiggy with it, blood. I can't keep putting myself in that predicament, bro. Until he learns how to respect me as a woman, as a person, as a mother, I can't sit in the same room as him, bro. I can't, because it's gonna get physical. Like, I'm not gonna keep refraining myself because I'm at someone's place of business. Well, how about this? I'ma just fall back.
I genuinely hope that this isn't permanent. I hope that she changes her mind, because Jalise is dope. I think Jalise is much needed. And I do think it was right around this time she was getting more comfortable on camera. You feel me? And I feel like she was getting more comfortable on camera and she was really starting to shine. So I feel like right now, to fall back at this point when, you know, she was just getting comfortable, she was just hitting her stride. I feel like this right now probably isn't the moment to fall back. You feel me? But, you know, if she's falling back because she's honestly don't want to go through the drama anymore, don't want to really have to put yourself out there and get critique. Yo, I understand it, bro. You feel me? Yo, I still love Jalise. You feel me? But I definitely do understand, you know, that putting yourself out there ain't really for everyone, bro. You feel me? It ain't for the weak, man. You know, these fans is vicious at times. You know?
Facts. Now,
Jalise would also say that she don't feel like she necessarily needs No Jumper. It was a good platform, but, you know, she makes money on her own platform. She has, you know, visibility on her own platform, and she don't feel like she necessarily needs it.
I just made $400 on my own YouTube live stream in an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do when I get on my platform. I don't know. And I got about 5 stories I'm finna drop that's finna wake the whole YouTube up, and I'm finna get paid off of that too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And I'm finna graduate with my bachelor's degree. I don't need nothing from nobody. I'm independent. I'm self-made, certified, stamped and solidified. Name is certified. You can't say I'm nobody baby mama. Can't nobody get on the internet and say that's Ezzy Marcus baby mama. No, y'all gonna be like, that's Jalice's baby dad real soon. And I ain't even claiming dude. Now, free Ezzy Marcus, I ain't got no problem with him. He just called me. He be like, kind of like soothing me out, because I told him everything that was going on. I was like, yeah, they gonna say that I don't got custody of the kids. I'm a bad mom. This and that. Whoopty whoop whoop. He like, what? Like, my baby daddy like, what? Like, why do you even let them get you out? They don't know nothing that's going on. Like, why do you even care about what they're saying? I'm like, bro, because it's all over the internet. He's like, Jalise, you got to understand, like, controversy.
I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. For somebody to, you know, somebody to not be with their baby daddy or baby mama or whatever, motherfuckers to comfortably talk and don't be nothing about the kids, just personal conversations. I don't like that shit. I would not trust no bitch like that. If I was to hear... Bro, I'm sorry, chat, but with the situation with my kid and all that, basically wanna be baby mama ass bitch, she did that shit. Her bitch ass baby daddy in jail and shit. This bitch running to this nigga on the phone, like trying to tell this nigga everything, all because like of the shit I was doing. I'm sorry, chat. At the time I was dealing with that stupid bitch, I was cheating. Shit. It's like she did something though. She said something so fucking stupid, Chad. Guess what she said that pisses me off more than anything? Here's what she said to me, Chad. She said, I wish I can have all my baby daddies in a room and they just be cool. Like, bitch, what? You selfish little bitch. Given the simple fact that was my first baby mama ever, I was like, you stupid bitch. What are you talking about? Bitch, what? Bitch, I don't want to be in the same room with these niggas. These niggas ain't my friend. Fuck these niggas. These niggas was to die in GTA. You think I give a fuck? I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't like that. Comfortably talking to your baby daddy shit. If you single, okay. But if you not and you trying to, conversate with somebody type shit, you tripping. Reason why, and she got 2 baby daddies. So if the other nigga don't answer, she goes into the other nigga. If her nigga tripping, I'm just saying, chat. Can't trust a bitch like that. I'm not saying that she probably that, but I'm just saying, it's just crazy to me how you motherfuckers your ex for a reason, man. Motherfucker ain't no ex for a treasure. Nigga, ex for a reason, man.
University sales, they're all for clicks and views, like everybody's gonna talk about you in a negative way because they don't know you. You kind of bring that. He said he kept it 100 though. Marcus kept it 100. He said you bring that on yourself because you be popping it, and they be mad and they be want to belittle you and make you feel less than, so they gonna make you look a certain type of way. And I'm like, yeah. Then they talk about I'm on Crystal, this and that, and I've been entertaining it because I've been trolling it. And he it is what it is. And he said, I'm proud that you're doing what you're doing. A lot of people aren't gonna be fond of that. My baby daddy is telling me this, bro, and we don't even like each other. He was like, they don't know you, so what are you letting them take you?
They all like each other. Shut the fuck up. You literally listening to this nigga, bro. This bitch said we don't like each other. Bro, you listening to this nigga, though. The fuck is you talking about? This bitch dead ass listening to this nigga and said that we don't even like each other. Nigga, y'all obviously do if y'all had a conversation like that. Now, I'm sorry, chat. If I don't like somebody, bro, and I don't give a fuck if they have my kid or not, I'm not about to talk to you. We only keeping shit kid friendly in this bitch, man. Man. My bad, chat. Let's lock in.
Out of character for.
My ass trying to roll up.
He got on the biggest platform on the West Coast and said that I don't have custody of the kids and that I'm a bad mom and that I'm a smoker. I'm telling my baby daddy this because I'm upset. I'm livid.
Right now, it looks like Jaleese has stepped back from No Jumper. Hopefully that ends soon. Hopefully she comes back. Hopefully she comes back to No Jumper. I do feel like it's possible to keep Jaleese and Suspect off the show, together, right? Suspect can come his 2 days in a week. He usually comes. Jaleese can come the one day that Suspect isn't there. I do feel like it's possible to have them on separately. It don't always have to be them together. So I do hope she changes her mind. I think Jaleese is dope. I think Suspect is dope. And maybe they can just be dope and great, separately and not together. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Who do you guys think is right from, watching the conversation play out? Who do you guys think is right, okay? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, If you want to find out or, see, another dope video, right? Click on this video right here to find out why Adam22 may be in danger. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen.
All right, chat. W motherfucking video. We on to the next one with Flacco. It's really bad news for Kendrick Lamar, chat. Let's see what the fuck this about,
This
man.
UMG lawsuit that we all lost focus on, that we all probably forgot about because there was very few motions in the last couple of months. Well, that lawsuit has resurfaced, and there was a lot of developments that took place today. And I'll be real, right? After seeing everything in its totality, after hearing from various people, it may be bad news for UMG and maybe Kendrick. Drake is doubling down on the claims that UMG used bots to enhance the popularity of Not Like Us, even using a Joe Budden clip in the amended lawsuit. In June of 2024, one podcast host, Joe Budden, stated, "Not only do I not care that Kendrick Lamar used bots, but I knew he did." In a podcast clip posted to his YouTube channel on June 23rd of 2024, he continued, "Y'all didn't know that Kendrick Lamar used bots? you thought that this was just the first time miraculously that a Drake record ever had more dislikes than likes, or you didn't know that that was bots. Bots to me was a part of how you win the war versus Drake. Now, I don't know how much relevancy a Joe Budden podcast clip will have in this civil suit, but nonetheless, he has included it. Now, Drake is doubling down on the bots allegations after a lot of people were reporting that Drake is removing the bot claims from the lawsuit, when that's not the case at all. Now, Drake actually scored a minor victory today where a judge ruled that his request for discovery can move forward after UMG requested to have it dismissed. The judge is saying that Drake can request discovery, and he will make a final ruling on this later on, I think in June of something, right? So Kanye West and others have been chiming in, actually being grateful, celebrating Drake's minor victory against UMG. Kanye West would actually say that Drake lawsuit is one of the greatest and most impactful lawsuits that we will see in music history, and is actually the biggest win for musicians and other artists.
I'm so happy right now. You don't understand with this UMG, Drake, Kendrick situation, Super Bowl, Grammys. This was driving me, and you know where it should be driving me, but this is one of the biggest, if not, this is the biggest victory in music history right here. I'm never finna call Drake out of his name. I'm team Drake 100%, and team Kendrick, and team all of us. Like Kendrick need to be going at UMG at this point. This is what I said in my version of Like That. I said, Lucien, lifetime deal. Like, let's stop aiming all this at each other. That's all, like, bro, you have no idea. Everything is worth everything for a moment like this, where we stop going at each other and we go at the slave masters.
Kanye West is right if Drake wasn't suing because he lost a rap battle. Yes, of course, we should be rallying behind anyone who's going against the infrastructure.
Facts.
We should be rallying behind anyone who is trying to break a system who can't operate without exploitation. We should be pro the cause. But the thing is, if your motive isn't that, it's hard to rally around you. Drake is suing because he lost a rap battle, not because the system is broken. Drake is suing because Kendrick Lamar beat him. If Kendrick Lamar didn't beat Drake in his rap battle, right? If Kendrick Lamar dropped Not Like Us and Drake dropped Family Matters, but Drake still won, Drake wouldn't be suing for defamation, for unfair business practices. Drake wouldn't care. So if the only motive is to get some type of skin in the game after losing a rap battle, to get some type of compensation for the L, then it's really hard for people to rally around Drake, because we understand
ain't that type of kind of weird though? The simple fact that if he would have won, he would never been suing. Like, that could be UMG argument right there. I'm just saying.
The motive isn't you want to fix the broken system. You just don't want the broken system to work against you. Y'all don't understand. These labels move like literal mafia, like the mafia. Because UMG would issue Drake a threat, a warning in the public after the judge ruled that Drake request for discovery can move forward. So UMG would issue Drake a warning, and here's what they say. They say Drake unquestionably one of the world's most accomplished artists, and with whom we've enjoyed a 16-year successful relationship, is being misled by his legal representatives into taking one absurd legal step after another. In Texas last November, his counsel instituted a legal proceeding with much fanfare and bluster. On Monday, they quietly dropped the case. In New York in January, Drake's counsel filed a defamation lawsuit, fearful of being sanctioned by the court for certain false allegations. Tonight, they amended the complaint to withdraw them, only to add more baseless allegations. 2 weeks ago, his representatives celebrated a win, the granting of a routine discovery motion. That win will become a loss if this frivolous and reckless lawsuit is not dropped in its entirety, because Drake will personally be subjected to discovery as well. As the old saying goes, be careful what you wish for. These people are terrible, bruh. If you think the street dudes are bad, bruh, wait till you meet Lucy and Grange. Wait till you meet the label representatives, bro. These dudes...
Facts. Bro, like what? The label niggas is just like the people in the NBA. They will literally pull up every fucking file, every single thing that you ever done. They will pull up everything, see if it's good or bad, and try to expose you in the worst way if you ever go behind their back. And nigga, you going behind their back, my nigga. They on your ass.
Run themselves like gangsters and mafia personas, bro. Yo, you know what they're telling Drake, bro? They're telling Drake, hey, son. Hey, buddy. We signed you when you were a kid. Okay, we have been responsible for your PR. We've been responsible of silencing every allegation against you. We've been responsible at making a lot of controversy go away. We've been your protector. We've been your label. We've been your PR. We've been everything to you for the last 16 years. We know where the skeletons are buried, bro. We know where your skeletons are buried, bro. Are you sure you want to go there with us? Yeah, we probably did some dirt. Yeah, we probably used some bots. But are you sure you want to do discovery, bro? When we've been working with you for 16 years and we know a lot more information about you than you know about us. That's a silent threat. Now, it looks like Drake is ready to take this to the end. It looks, Drake is at the point where he said, hey, listen, bro. All right. Y'all use Kendrick Lamar to get me out the paint. My back is against the wall. I ain't got much else to lose, bro. All right, I'm ready to go to the end to this. So Drake responded back to UMG, sounded unwavered, right? Sounded like he still wants to proceed with this, and UMG hasn't scared him off. Drake and his team will respond to UMG by stating UMG's latest statement is a desperate attempt to spin a narrative and deflect from the truth. Drake is holding the largest music conglomerate in the world accountable for his actions and doing so without fear. We dismissed the Texas discovery action because discovery would now proceed in New York. That's not retreat, that's victory. UMG dismissed his First Amendment petition in Texas because it has no claim, that's losing. And UMG knows the case against it is only getting stronger. Drake's welcomes discovery and has nothing to hide. Is not Drake who should worry, is UMG's current leadership. We look forward to hearing from Lucian Grange, John Janik, and UMG employees under oath. UMG claims to stand for creativity, but in fact exploits it, and the artist community knows that. UMG drains artists for his profits, then discards them. Drake joins a growing chorus of artists raising questions by UMG's leadership. The public and artists should be concerned about recent headlines involving UMG's largest stakeholders that only reinforces the need for transparency all the way up the board of directors level. UMG says, be careful what you ask for. And Drake knows exactly what he asked for. The truth and accountability.
It's gonna be a little controversial, but I think I'm back to Team Drake. I think
what the fuck?
I was like really upset to hear that a rapper was claiming defamation in a rap battle, right? Like that to me, that's stupid. Like wait a second, you lost the rap battle because the songs weren't as good as the other guys. And now you're suing and saying, well, one of those guys' songs defames me. And I thought that was dumb. And then my cousin, my nephew, he was asking me to go buy some clothes. And I was like, okay, what brands are we talking about? And OVO came up. And he had this look on his face where it's like awkward. He's feeling like kind of sheepish about talking about it. And it was the angle.
Right.
And then I thought about that some more, and I thought about
his story isn't unique. My niece, Jalea, told me that Drake liked them young, right? So, and I'm sure you probably have kids in your family who entire perspective or perception of Drake has been molded by this song. So when you're Drake and you sit back and you look at, there's really kids out here who think that I'm a predator. So when you sit back and you really look at the effects of this, you have to think, this is defamation, bro. This is defamation, bro. Like, I understand it's a rap song, but you literally have kids really thinking I'm a predator. So yeah, bro. If I'm Drake, I probably would have sued too. But I still have to live with the consequences of I sued directly after a rap battle because I lost. I still have to live with that, all right? Like, I'm still probably a sucker for suing, but Bro, my pride probably won't be able to take it, bro. I gotta sue, bro. You got the babies thinking that they my type? Nah, bro. You gotta get that, man. I need my issue.
Facts.
Now, Mo would expand further on exactly what he believes, like Drake chances are in terms of all aspects of the lawsuit, not just defamation.
The NFL bleeped at the Super Bowl halftime show.
Right.
And the reason why they bleeped is listen to the word. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like when you hear Not Like Us, it might kind of roll off you for a second. But when you look back on that story, that's pretty aggressive. And so in the Drake lawsuit, I will say, I've rethought my thinking on that a little bit. Now, Not Like Us was a bop. He got crushed in that rap battle. But the use of he's going after UMG on it heavy. That lawsuit is advancing. It started with this pre-petition thing or whatever, but now there's a defamation case. There's 3 counts. Defamation, then there's a count for like harassment, and then there's a count for violating New York's general business law, basically engaging in unfair, deceptive business practices. The defamation count, Universal has moved to dismiss that count. A motion to dismiss in federal court basically says, Judge, assume everything that this guy wrote in his complaint is true, okay? Even if it's all true, we're not liable because, and Universal gets into a couple arguments. Their big argument is fact versus, they call it hyperbole or like puffery opinion. That there's facts, which you can sue for defamation, like, I don't know if I called you a. And then there's hyperbole, which you can't sue for defamation, like if I called you a rap battle. I don't know about that. I don't think there's clear-cut case law on this. I think this is one of those situations where a lot of stuff happens in the world. Rarely does it happen between 2 people with unlimited money.
UMG is dreading Drake being able to move forward with discovery. Because even if Drake don't win this lawsuit per se, but he still get the discovery out the way, he still get access to Kendrick Lamar's contract, what they promised Kendrick Lamar. He still gets access to the correspondence between Kendrick Lamar and UMG and their team. Drake gets a lot of information. UMG can put up a tough front all they want, but this is something they don't want, bruh. And I don't even think Kendrick wants this. And the thing is, Kendrick Lamar is like, I believe he's like just the casualty. Because really, Kendrick Lamar is not named as a defendant in this lawsuit, but Drake being able to access his contract and other information to me is foul, and I don't feel like they should give that to Drake. But in terms of UMG, bro, Drake is gonna have access to contracts that UMG has with Spotify, negotiations they have with these DSP, these radio personalities, these radio platforms, bro. They gonna see a lot.
There's a lot of control that nigga Drake can have in this case if he do get it.
Of correspondence, and he's gonna figure out, bro, is payola being done? Is bots being sent? Is Spotify aware of these bots? Is Spotify helping these bots? Is the playlist rigged? There's so much information that Drake is about to get from these discoveries that even if he don't win the lawsuit, a lot of the questions that we have is going to be answered just through the discovery itself. This is terrible, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Drake, go to an underground bunker, bro. All right? Don't drive no cars. Don't hop in no airplanes, bro. They gonna Angie Stone you, homie. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe that Drake has a case? Do y'all believe that Drake is going to win this case? Let me know, okay? And if you're still watching,
I believe UMG going to be on some mafia mode with his ass. Drake, be careful, nigga. If you got to, go back to Toronto. And they ain't on no disrespectful shit. That's your hometown. Just like what you said, you get a lot of love where it's your hometown, so I feel like that would be the smartest thing until you finish this. Once you take what you need to take, do what you need to do. And the sad part is I'm a Kendrick fan, but I just want to see. Hey, he do got a point. The whole perception of, the label is somewhat of a slave master of Kanye West, what he said. But I don't know. Y'all feel like the label is slave master? I feel like not all of them. Not all of them. I feel like not all of them, chat. But